Hi, welcome back to the Gun Vault YouTube channel. Here recently, we've broken 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and I only have you guys to thank for that. With that being said, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit that bell so you don't miss out on our next content. And without further ado, I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Many of you commented on my last videos that you wanted to see a specific rifle make a return back onto the channel. And without wanting to let you guys down, I made it happen. What I have for you guys today is a rifle I'm going to call the Lunchbox Colt AR-15. Throughout the last several weeks, I've been in discussions with guys who know way more about these Colt rifles than I do. And I've learned a lot more information on this particular rifle, and today I want to go through from the muzzle on back and explain all the parts and all the mysteries we've uncovered on this particular rifle. Beginning down here at the muzzle of the rifle, we have a 3-prong improved flash hider, also used as a multi-tool by some GIs at the time. Moving back to the barrel, we have a heavy profile barrel, and I want you to notice the groove that's cut on the underside of the barrel here. I'll explain more on that later. You'll notice the markings MVP between the sight block lugs. This is an early forged sight block with no drain hole. This is a standard handguard with a flat slip ring. I'll be removing that for the next portion of this video. Going into the specifics of this barrel features a contour not found in any other AR-15 SP1 rifle at the time. The barrel actually measures nearly an inch under the handguard and gets slightly smaller to 750 thousandths of an inch, and then makes its way out to the end of the barrel. Thus bringing me to the conclusion that this can only be a Colt 606 H-bar type barrel, or a heavy contour barrel used on Colt's early LMGs. The groove cut under the barrel serves as a place to attach and pin an M2 bipod to the barrel for stability. The upper receiver is a Colt 603 upper with the shaped forward assist. It has the later rectangular stamped ejection port door, and there are no proof marks anywhere on the receiver. It also has these small pin pivot holes, with the left hole being counterbored, like so. And unlike the early rifles, this rifle is equipped with the improved later design charging handle instead of the triangular charging handle. Finally, we've made it to probably the most controversial part of this entire video: the lower receiver. This lower receiver is definitely a 1964 or 65 lower, based on the design and the trigger pocket. Beginning on the left side, we can tell this is an early receiver from the early Colt logo roll mark and the Colt manufacturing marks. The original serial number and caliber roll marks have been milled off and re-stamped, prompting a lot of suspicion on this rifle. And unlike all the other SP1 rifles at the time, this lower receiver uses a small pivot pin, unlike the larger 315 thousandths pivot pins that were used on all the other rifles. I found this quite interesting. Going into the internals of the rifle, specifically the bolt carrier group, this is a chrome-plated bolt carrier group, more than likely out of an M16 rifle. And notice the lack of the forward assist notches on the side of the bolt carrier. Moving back to the buttstock of the rifle, this is a Type C or Type D buttstock, as well as the matching pistol grip. So at this point in the video, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is this thing? Well, like the title states, it's really just a lunchbox gun. Although there's some parts on the rifle that are pretty rare and hard to find, more than likely somebody took these parts while working at Colt, and put them in their lunchbox and walked right out the door. And to explain the milled off serial number, more than likely Colt required that the original serial number be milled off of this receiver before it left the facility, whether it was an experimental piece or what have you. That would be my guess. I don't believe that someone's trying to make a fraudulent lower receiver here, as the stamping and everything looks completely legit. So like I had mentioned earlier, I've been in contact with guys who know way more about these Colt rifles than I do. I want to extend a thank you to Chris and Alex at this time for all their great information they were able to give me on this rifle. And lastly, I want to thank all of you for stopping by and watching the video. In my last few videos as I've been going through this rifle, I've had an absolute great time trying to research as much as I can. And I also want to note that this rifle will be going to a private collection. I had a private collector reach out to me and he wants to share this in his collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, click that bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. go ahead and like and comment, and I'll see you guys later.